Service-oriented architecture. Service-oriented architecture, SOA, is an approach used to create an architecture based upon the use of services. Many years ago, when organizations and huge companies began adopting mainframes to help collect or to automate certain processes, there was only one system. This system is capable of doing all the jobs that are necessary to produce the work to support the organization. Over time, as computing devices began improving, and that the old system is unable to keep up with the number of transactions, more systems were introduced. This enabled more automation and helped the company stay competitive. However, the number of systems grew exponentially because of the advantages it brings to the organizations, and there was a problem. By the time more systems were introduced into the company, they realized that none of these systems could communicate with one another. Even if they did, it was very expensive and intensive to develop interfaces to allow these systems to talk to one another. In the end, none of the systems could communicate with one another. And hence, came the concept to standardize messages being communicated with every system in the IT landscape of an organization. Extensible Markup Language, or XML, is a way to standardize messages communicated between systems. XML is a way of describing information or data and is shared electronically. This allows sharing of information in a consistent manner to support the concept of SOA. With XML, service-oriented architecture becomes probable. Interoperability is a major concern for the IT landscape. The many disparate systems that were built in the past, like COBOL, are still highly functioning and efficiently supporting the business processes. As technology progresses, so did the platforms and choice of these platforms. Therefore, different systems were introduced to help the business, while the legacy systems are still running fine. So with XML, new and old systems could communicate with one another and exchange information to create more value and automation for the companies. Scalability. SOA allows users to distribute applications to multiple locations, multiple departments within an organization, and multiple businesses across the internet. A SOA application is usually deployed in a server farm in a load-balanced environment. The goal is to allow the application to handle as much load as you throw at it. SOA allows reusability to occur so that development time and time to market improves drastically for these businesses. SOA encourages reusing existing services found in the systems within the IT landscape. The very few systems that has been built for this organization can include crediting, debiting, and calculation of interest rate at a bank account. So when a new system is introduced, there is no need to develop the same services or functions that already exist in another system. Therefore, the new system can quickly develop more complex services or functions through the use of existing services in other systems. This allows greater speed to market for many of these large organizations. To summarize, using XML as the standard messaging format allows the IT landscape to interoperate between many disparate systems. Each system can be deployed using different platforms and handled by different business units. Furthermore, with SOA, system can scale horizontally by placing multiple systems to load balance from demand. In addition, SOA allows existing services to be reused to encourage the development of new products and services to cater to the changing demands of the market.